Story time. Today, I will be reading the highlighted parts of this book I have. This really great, amazing book I have. So great and amazing that I'm going to read my highlighted parts to y'all. And these highlighted parts consist of paragraphs and key sentences that I highlighted throughout this book that resonate with me. Yes, resonate with me. Those that can't accept that, well, you know where to go. Anyway, this book is called Master Numbers, The Ultimate Guide by Felicia Bender. That's right, Felicia, as in Bender, PhD. You see, this will go pretty quick. We're already starting in part 2, chapter 6, master number 11-2, page 51, and I quote, "Remember, this number holds a double 1, which is all about leadership and confidence, and yet also a 2, which is all about harmony and love." Page 53, fourth paragraph, last paragraph on the page, I highlighted that Felicia Bender knows several 11-2 life paths who have an online presence through blogging and other services, and it's fascinating to see how many times they use the word love in their communications. I love this. I love that. I love, love, love. Very, very, very sensitive. It's amazing. I love it. These are the folks who use hearts to dot their I's and heart icons to punctuate every sentence. They are overflowing with love and frame their communication in this way. Page 54, I highlight, you're highly intuitive and have healing energy. You're at your best when you're helping others to heal and transform through your selfless service and artistic creativity. Artistic creativity can take many forms. Dance to healing, writing, performing, creative problem solving, and beyond. You're not meant to be a hand holder. Master 11-2 takes the lead while offering instruction or setting an example for others. Overall, you're complicated and layered. Since you're a dreamer, you're full of inspired ideas and creative impulses. Now let's bump up to chapter 9, title number 2. All you need is love. Page 69, I highlight, the trick is not to focus on needing love to the point of desperation. The true mission of the 2 involves setting healthy emotional boundaries and getting to know itself deeply and profoundly. Attract the partnerships that offer unconditional love, admiration, and support that it craves. The 2 tends to gravitate toward family life and desires to serve as a supportive, dependable, caring helpmate when working with its most favorable aspects. Shivering with anticipation. 2 is the number of patience. The 2 is feminine energy. It is heart-centered, fluid, and nurturing. Page 70. Wearing your heart on your sleeve. People often use the 2 as a trash can for their psychic garbage. The 2 must learn not to be a doormat. Intuitive, lightning rod. 2 is highly intuitive, which is an offshoot or direct result of its high emotional sensitivity. It's all about everyone else. The 2 is happiest when it is being of service to family or its group or community of choice. The 2 feels warm and fuzzy when it's in the know, making things happen, ensuring everything runs smoothly, and when the outcome is pleasant and positive for all involved. Chapter 10. Title: The Flip Side of Number 2. Page 74. The Combat Zone. The 2 implodes when it feels that everyone is asking too much from it. It can have a lot of the quote, the straw that broke the camel's back, unquote, moments, where it can melt down during a seemingly innocent interaction because internally it feels as if it's reached the last straw. Chapter 11. Bringing the double ones into the 2. Page 84. The creative force of nature. Highlight: the 11-2 is hypervigilant about its appearance. It's innately concerned not only with how well liked it is, but also acutely aware of its outer presence. The 11-2 commonly prides itself on looking attractive. Chapter 12. The challenges of the Master 11-2. Page 87. Where is the love? An 11-2 longs for connection and to love and to be loved, and often has a passion to parent children. Because of the 2 having an understanding, supportive, and loving partner is often number 1 on your list of priorities. So much so, in fact, that at the end of the day, success feels empty or devoid of meaning if you don't have someone with which to share it. The life lesson here for the 11-2 that it sincerely understands the suffering of others and values the importance of close, loving relationships. Chapter 13. 5 ways to understand and integrate the Master 11-2 energy. Page 93. Gain healthy perspective. Highlight: when you feel drained, there's a reason you feel drained. It's your inner loudspeaker telling you to stop running after things to fix them instead and let others engage in their own processes. Embrace your creativity and spirituality. Page 94. Visit the energy realm and use it as your source of inspiration. Then move into the next phase of development. Allow your ideas to be fully birthed. You're the channel, the conduit, and the space of conception. Page 96. Let go. Highlight: master numbers mature like fine wine. With age, wisdom, and experience, the 11-2 gains perspective and can become the master of its emotions. Brené Brown found that the people who are the most compassionate are the most strongly boundaried. Chapter 35. Observations on Master Numbers. Page 209. And I quote: your purpose is significant, yet how will you determine that degree of significance? You can achieve your master status by instituting a successful business or surviving a harrowing accident. You can step into your power by creating art or by offering solace and love to people on an individual level. You can be a subtle force of nature or a tsunami. And you can be different things at different times in your life. A stay-at-home mother who is a widely successful entrepreneur, an engineer turned spiritual healer, a recovered addict who becomes a best-selling author. When we question, search, and then finally feel we're at rock bottom, stuck in an immovable impasse, facing the dissolution of everything we think we know and count on to define our existence in the world, this is when the rubber meets the road. When we're crushed or have to draw upon our inner resources. This is when we learn about ourselves, who we are, and how resilient we can be. Chapter 36, Master Number Survival Guide, page 222. There are times in your master number life where you are just over it. Most people with master numbers go through several just fuck it stages. There will be times when you retract, disengage, give up, become angry, defensive, maybe even self-destructive. People with master numbers can become remarkably disconnected and overwhelmed, with feeling distraught about the state of the world or even about their own individual lives. You'll have moments of emotional paralysis or where you can't focus or can't make decisions about the way you want to focus your attention and your efforts. You'll perhaps long for a more straightforward existence or yearn for ease, certainty, and predictability. You'll always be called back home to your true calling, even if it takes some kicking and screaming to get there. Disclaimer: I do not take credit for these words, for these words are the words of Felicia Bender. I only take pleasure in resonating and sharing these words with others. Thank you.